Hey guys, let's go over some stuff that we're going through right now. We had some issues with some pumps that were failing on this side. One of the previous videos that we did, we said we've never really had any problems with some pumps on the Hurricane machine. On the Derecho machine, the manufacturer has thrown us a curveball and has reduced the size of this hose that transfers what we call charge pressure from the charge pump, charges this pump here with force feeding oil into the rotating group, and then also does the same thing back here. So what we found is this hose is not large enough. The fittings do not have orifices in them large enough to feed enough oil to this back pump. So we have enough for this pump, but what's left over is not enough to supply this one with enough pressure and oil flow to keep us all safe. So what we've done is we've done some old school engineering on this thing, and we said, hey, bigger is better. So what we've done is we have taken this hose that's right here, we've taken it off, and you can kind of see how big the hose is on the inside. We just cut this fitting off so we can see what this is. And this is only about 60 to 65 PSI. This is a low pressure hose. And we're going to change that out to a larger, higher pressure hose, which really isn't needed, but the larger diameter is what we're looking for. And if you can see here, this is the old fitting. This is the new fitting. So the hole that's allowing the oil to pass through this fitting, through the hose, and then feed this back pump is much larger. So what we've done is we have this set up so that we can install this into this pump. Very easy thing to do on some of the machines. On this Derecho, it's a little bit more invasive, make you need a shop towel to clean things up. So very easily we can take these fittings out, which will allow us access to this. You just can't take a 9/16 wrench and get in here very easily with it on the machine. So what we do is we just pull the hoses off of a couple of these fittings here. And we're going to take these fittings out, which is going to allow us access to that center adapter with a wrench. So we take these two out and we take this hose off. Take this fitting out. We install the new fittings in. Make sure you get those good and snug. And then we're going to install the hose and we're going to need to tighten this hose before we get the other fitting in, otherwise we can't get a wrench onto it and get it tight. So we'll clock this around there so it'll be out of our way. So you can see how we have that clocked. Then we're going to install these fittings back in, tighten those up. And then we'll tighten those up and we'll put the hoses back on and we're ready to go. You don't really need to purge anything. The lines are already full of oil, pump is full of oil, wheel motor's full of oil, and then you just drive the machine around for a few minutes and purge. That'll purge the air out of the lines back into the tank. So now you're ready to go back to work. Okay, so on the Derecho, we make this panel pretty easy to get off of here. And we're going to have to pull this battery out of the way so we can get to the area that we're wanting to get to. So I'm going to pull those off. Okay, so what we've got here is, this is the hose that we showed in the previous video that has already been updated. So if you have that hose on your machine already, it's pretty obvious what you're looking at, everything's good. But if you have the old hose, the original manufacturer's hose, then we would come in, take this hose off, get this fitting out of the way, gives you access to where this hose is going to connect, pull that fitting out, put the new fitting in. Same thing in the back, you're going to take this one hose loose, unscrew the adapter so you can get to the hose and change that out. And again, just put everything back together and make sure everything's tight, snug, put your battery back in, and you're ready to go to work. Okay, so if you do happen to own a Storm SS, then this is the pump, the same pump that goes in the Derecho. It's just turned inverted so it's easier to get to the hoses and things. So it'd be really easy to change it from the old hose, the old fittings, take that loose. You know, you're going to have to take one of the other wheel motor hoses off and get it out of the way so you can get a wrench in there on that center fitting, and then install the new hose like this one in there, and then put the hoses back on, and you're ready to go back to work. As you can see, this is the same pump configuration as what we have. This is the Cyclone machine. It's the same pump as we put in the Derecho, same pump we put in the Storm SS. So basically same thing. We're going to take this hose loose, take the adapter out so you can get access to the hose and the fittings. Same thing on the front. Take that, you know, this is, again, this is the old hose. This is what it would look like. The new hose is the larger and longer hose, and change that out. Okay, so we've gone through the Derecho machine, what this pump looks like, what this pump is doing, what this pump is possible of doing with this old hose. This is the new hose. We've gone through all of that. We've showed you the Derecho, we've showed you the Storm, and we've showed you the Cyclone. If you own any one of these machines and you bring it back in here, we will change this out for you at no problem. We'll check out your entire machine, make sure there's not any damage done to it. Or if you have a machine that has this old style hose on it, we will send you this new setup at no charge. Just give us a contact at 866-636-7763. Talk to Nathan, talk to me, and we'll get you set up, and we'll even help your mechanics, your service providers for any of that technical help to get those things changed out. So give us a call, let us know what's going on, we'll get you fixed up.